Missionary is one of the most popular sex positions because it delivers results. It is intimate, allowing you to gaze deep into your lover's eyes as you reach the finish line. The positioning and motion stimulates the woman's clitoris, which is what the majority of ladies, close to 70%, need in order to orgasm, says sexologist and Sex with Emily podcast host Emily Morse. Perhaps this is why women have been rating it their top pick over the years. The romantic and softer side of me really enjoys Missionary, adds adult entertainment performer Yelena Jensen, who is known for her work with studios such as Girlfriends Films. While in Missionary, I'm able to see him above me, look into his eyes, and wrap my entire body around him. There's much more of a connection while in Missionary, especially with someone you have feelings for. Adult performer and fetish model Casey Calvert also agrees on Missionary being a favorite. In my book, relaxation is step one to orgasm, she says. But besides that, Missionary is my number one position because I can control the angle of my pelvis to make sure he's really hitting just the right spot. I can do the same in Cowgirl. I'm just more of a girl on the bottom kind of girl. Missionary variation. Legs on chest Morse. Notes that Missionary is so great because there are plenty of ways to spice it up. For example, instead of laying chest to chest, try holding your partner's legs against your chest, crossed at the ankles with her thigh muscles clenched, she suggests. Women will still love this variation because the clenched thighs provide the same amount of clitoral stimulation, if not more, and allow for a little more hip movement to help your partner hit that sweet spot. Men will definitely enjoy the tighter feel, the ability for deeper thrusts, and the increased visibility won't hurt either. Doggy style variation, stacked spooning. If the stacked feeling proves to be a little bit too much, you can also try placing a pillow underneath her pelvis. The slight elevation allows for much deeper penetration and also puts her at the perfect angle for some effortless G-spot stimulation, says Morse. We were going by most enjoyable positions for men. Doggy style would definitely take a top spot. It's no secret why men love this porn-tastic position, says Morse. It is naughty, allows for full range of motion, and you really can't beat the view. For women, on the other hand, doggy style is not always a slam dunk. Morse suggests a variation of doggy style that both men and women can get behind. It's a lot like the well-known spooning position, but instead of staying on your sides, you and your partner are stacked on top of one another, notes Morse. Have your partner lay face down on a bed or some other soft surface with her legs slightly spread. Lie on top of her, using your arms for support, kind of like a plank, and enter her from behind. Not only does this face-down configuration provide more intense friction with each thrust, the rocking motion will also create some pleasurable pressure against her clitoris for a double whammy. Doggy-style variation. Pillow under pelvis if the stacked feeling proves to be a little bit too much. You can also try placing a pillow underneath her pelvis. The slight elevation allows for much deeper penetration and also puts her at the perfect angle for some effortless G-spot stimulation, says Morse. Woman on top, when it comes to female-friendly sex positions, being on top is definitely a go-to. With the man on his back, ladies get full control of depth and speed of motion and are free to grind their hips in whatever way will provide the best direct clitoral stimulation, notes Morse. From a visual perspective, this position is just about as good as it gets for guys. Plus, because this position focuses more on rocking back and forth than thrusting in and out. Men tend to last a bit longer too. Woman on, top variation, chair according to Morse. Women tend to skip over the standard cowgirl position because they're too self-conscious in their movements. If this is the case, or if you just feel like trying something a little more comfortable, take this position to the nearest couch or chair, she says. Sit up normally and have your partner straddle you so that you are face to face or breasts to face, depending on height. Instead of bouncing up and down like they do in all of your favorite movies, have your partner swirl around in circles and rock back and forth so that the penis hits the wall of her G-spot over and over again. This grinding motion should also do some pretty magical things for her clitoris too, hopefully resulting in an elusive blended orgasm.